today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play, first pass for Brady. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. Brady going to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 7 yards there and a first down. On play action, it's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, that one to the former Brown, Jarvis Landry. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 8 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. To throw is Watson. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. First carry for Nick Chubb. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one, and another first down. An option run here for Watson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Watson. And the catch made by Hilton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Watson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. A carry here for the big tight end. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Chubb is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Chubb again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries for an even 100 yards. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Brady. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Brady to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. On 1st down, Brady. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brady. And he'll just get rid of it. And now a stoppage. And it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will take a short break. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Watson on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Watson steps away to his left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got it to Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And taken down just shy of the 40. The Browns at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is away, but, boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That throw by Brady incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, it's Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
First target, first catch at a 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Taylor. Dances by him. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep, and he'll take this one down to the 36. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Brady now to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And with it, they have taken the lead. So add 3, all told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing. But that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on. And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady, and that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good, and this is going to remain a 1-point game. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, it's Brady. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8. Operating from the gun. Watson being chased out left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here. A beautiful fake. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Watson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Brady's throw into the hands of Pittman here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Brady. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Complete to Hilton. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They go up the middle with Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. From the gun on third, Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. York able to send this one through, and that is going to tie us at 18. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Here's Brady. Well, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it. You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Back to throw. Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurting him. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position. And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands. Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Chubb on the counter. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They toss it left side to Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-score game. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter. And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now Brady got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed. York now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the company. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, and his throw's going to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Cousins. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Madison is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, Madison. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a man in his 2nd season in a Cardinal uniform. Here's James Conner to about the 33-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll get them the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. The Cardinals at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, You show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Murray. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, a run with Connor. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. Oh, good move. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Murray. That's caught right side by Anderson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down throw for Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. This will be caught by Brent. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, it's Cook. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. From the 16, Cousins. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. 7 yards, the pickup there. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Throwing now is Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. And this is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. Returning it is Moore. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Finding Ertz again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. A nice little juke. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And a solid run down inside the 30. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Murray. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Again, it'll be Connor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Murray going to throw. Forced, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins finding Bourne here over the middle. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Cousins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On 2nd and inches, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll throw again. Cousins got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Cousins. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Well, some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Throwing again, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. He'll stay on the ground with Connor again. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now Murray. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Murray now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Robbie Anderson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have cut the lead back down to 2. That's caught at the 1. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does. Because
and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They run behind center with Connor. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, and that will be incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt,
and they will take over 1st and 10.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 51 yards.
And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point good by Prater, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, Cousins.
This one into the hands of Thielen.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Cousins gives way to Cook. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Now it's Murray.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Now Murray again. Screen pass to Connor.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Murray.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Connor up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Prater's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Play fake. Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Cousins again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Shakes off the... Oh, no, he lost the football.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Connor. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Murray, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you just hold a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
44 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. A first down from Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
2nd and 5.
Throwing, Cousins.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. His throw incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Draw play, Madison. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Cardinals,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.